know she got the Breonna fizzy thing going on, but she thicker than Ray.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. This is Latoya and I am back with another video. So I want to talk about something that has been hidden headlines, been talked about for the past few weeks, that's really been very disturbing to me, very disturbing to my spirit, and I just wanted to touch base on the topic, give my little opinions and come out of your way. Okay, so as you can see my shirt, I wanted to talk about this situation, this incident, this devastating occurrence that's happened back in February. So as on my shirt, Ahmaud Arbery was a jogger that lived in Georgia. He was 25 years old at the time of his death. He was killed. Okay, all right, so I wanted to give a little timeline of the situation, kind of give you what I have gathered, do my research for this video, doing research just for my own personal pleasure. You know, such an awful word to use, but I get everything else. But I went ahead and I'm going to tell you guys, like, you know, timeline, just take out the rumors, take away the media, take away, you know, anyone else's opinion of the situation. On February 23rd, there was, I'm just going off memory, okay, February 23rd, there was a surveillance camera, home surveillance camera, that captured a black man with a white shirt trespassing. They speculated that it was burglary because he came out the house running, even though he was only there for a few minutes, if even that. That this man was wearing a t-shirt, a white t-shirt. The video went viral sometime in April. Now this incident happened in February. Okay, in the video you can see Ahmaud was either fighting the men, I believe there was two other men in the video that was actually with him, or you can see him, or you can even speculate that it was him trying to tug the gun. However you, whichever way you want to see, whatever your eyes, your perspective show you. But if someone is trying to kill you, it's like, what is your natural human instinct to do? Fight. You're gonna either fight, or you're gonna just be running and just be a open target, because no matter how fast you can run, the video went viral, people just went crazy over it. I know personally, well, I didn't hear anything about the case until the video, so I had to do my research back then to back into it. But the incident took months for them to even arrest the suspects that were in the video, the suspects that committed the crime, the suspect who murdered this man. When the police called Ahmaud's mom to, you know, inform her of the death, they told her that her son was involved in a break-in, that he was confronted by the homeowner and their son, and they were in some type of confrontation, and it resulted in his death, you know. And they were gonna let her believe that. So they called her and just pretty much just lied just to cover for him. But you know, as a parent, as a mom, you know something that doesn't sit right with you. It doesn't sit right, and that's what caused it to eventually, you know, for them to pursue it, for them to try to do something so these men can be arrested. So in the video you can see that he was chased, just like Trayvon Martin was followed. Okay, either way, it's not okay. This man is out jogging, getting his workout on, and it's just sad to think, like, you leave your house, let me just work out, you know. Were we in quarantine at the time? I don't think we were. I think we got into, I know, Pennsylvania. This happened in March, so I'm not really sure what was going on at that point. But it's like, even though, like, he was just there to work out, and it resulted in him that being the last thing, you know. And that just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. But anyway, so Greg McMichael, which is the dad, he told police that he recognized Aubrey from a break-in surveillance camera, but he didn't mention that he investigated Aubrey on a shoplifting charge. That whole incident happened when he was in high school, and I believe the charges were dropped at the time as well. On April 28th, Glenn County Police Department stated that they were continuing to gather information just to connect everything. What else do y'all need to gather? I'm so confused. The video itself just says a lot. You can see that they were chasing him. They followed him. You can see that this man was jogging. You can see that he was trying to, like I said, I want to think he heard the cars coming. I know for some places that I read that they said something to him. I don't know if maybe he had, I know I can't work out. I mean, I don't work out at all, but if I was to work out, I need music. I need something to motivate me. So I don't know if he had like AirPods in or something, but like I read that they were actually like trying to talk to him or said something about, oh, can we talk or something, the son, the murderer. And they were frightened, I guess. He came out, and the thing, from what I was reading as well, like he came out with a gun. I didn't even get the young man's name, the murderer. We're just going to refer to him as that. But he came out like approaching Aubrey with the shotgun. And if you taken it back, like just going out for a walk and see somebody coming up to you with a gun, it's like, oh, I'm going to have to fight for my life. And you don't even know this person, you know. So from what I read, he came to him with the gun. And Aubrey was holding his own. He was holding his own, and the gun went off. And he's a hashtag now, you know, that he saw the man with his hand in his pants, which, like I said, this goes back to what I was saying. Like, chances are he probably, if he had his hands in his pants while running, he'd probably be trying to change the song, you know, for his run. Like, this just bothers me so much. Like, I don't even like to, I like to keep my channel very light. It's a lot of things I just don't really ever want to talk about, really, just because that's a very sensitive topic. But this is something serious, and especially the information like that I researched, I'm like, other people know this? Other people know this? So because he thought that Aubrey was he saw his pants, hand in his pants, he thought that he was armed, so he told his son, let's go. And I don't know if they both grabbed the shotgun or he grabbed the one. So I have my own picture of what this is. Like, if you're sitting in your house, because the surveillance camera, from my understanding, like, correct me if I'm wrong, it wasn't even their house. This is what I'm getting. I'm not, like I said, I can be wrong. But I don't think it was even their house that they suspected. I know that they just so-called said that there was a lot of burglaries going around. I don't know. I didn't really go. I don't care. It's not going to justify the situation, you know, if it was his house in it. Like, it's not going to make it any better. I don't care. I'm sorry. Just when they saw him running, and they just said, let's go, grab his shotgun, and they followed him in their truck. And that's where you can see that the video, they were in the truck, and then whoever was recording was in the car behind them. Just so happened to be there. So they followed Aubrey and tried to like cut him off. And I want to think, like I said, he was just continuing to dodge him, you know. because he probably was like, what is wrong with this car? Like, I'm not even in your way. And even from the video, you can see that he was like kind of like in the street, but so close to the sidewalk, from when they started taping the video. So they met him at a intersection. So that's when Travis came up to him and confronted him. It's like, oh, can I talk to you for a minute? Aubrey said, not with that gun, you can't. And he tried to fight. He did fight. Keep in mind that Daddy, okay, is a retired investigator. He do something. He's some type of investigator. Something. He's retired though. Keep that in mind. So they believe that's the reason why it took so long to even prosecute him, because he had a story all planned out, you know, and they believed it. That's his people. His people down at the old police station. They went in and vouched for him. So he was sitting up just living his life up until this video went viral, and he would have gotten away with cold-hearted murder. Okay, this situation, it's crazy to me because I have brothers. You know, I'm black female, and I'm you know, I have a dad, I have a husband. Maybe I'll have a son one day, you know, and it breaks my heart to know, like, we are such a target because of the color of our skin, and especially as a black man. It's so hard to think that everywhere that they go, you know, or even, not even everywhere that they go, but you just think it in their mind, like, this could be the last time that you see them, because the cops can't be trusted, you know. That's just, it is what it is. Some of them, you know, not all, but they can't be trusted. Your neighbor can't be trusted. The people in your neighborhood can't be trusted. It's just like a big old target just on your back because of the color. And I'm like, and that's just the men. The men get it the worst, but I don't get a pass because I still have a target on my back. It may not be as large, but it's there, you know. And that brings me to my next case of a young lady. I think this was in Washington. I want to think. If not, I'm going to put it somewhere here. But Breonna Taylor. So, Breonna was 26 years old. Okay. She's a retired, I think she was a EMS worker. Not retired. Oh my gosh, she was 26. She was a former EMS worker. Maybe she still was. I'm not sure. I know that was her job. She worked there, and she was shot and killed by police back in March. I think it was like March 13th or something like that. So they were told. So this story is another one, you know. So Breonna and her man was sleeping. Okay, Breonna and her boyfriend was sleeping. Just a normal day, and the police decided to do a drug raid or something like that at her house, and it was about 1 in the morning. So there were 3 officers that came in plain clothes. 3 of them. No uniforms, no badge. Or maybe they did have the badge in their pockets, but you got to whip that out for me to see it. But at first sight, they had their regular clothes on. 3 of them. Okay? So they arrived, saying that they were doing a search warrant for, like a drug, something that's, related to drugs, okay? A drug case, his name, but Breonna and her boyfriend, was, believed that somebody was trying to break in the house, because that's what you're going to think if somebody comes in with plain outside clothes on at 1 o'clock in the morning. They thought somebody was trying to break in, so he goes and he gets his gun. He was licensed to carry, so they had a few guns in the home, okay? So he goes and grabs his gun. Prior to that, the boyfriend, Keith Walker, he called the 911 and told him, like, somebody's trying to break into my house. And this was before they both got in eye contact with each other. He told the cops, told 911 operator, grabbed the gun, and he started firing a shot or two, and hitting one of the officers in the leg. Okay? It was reported that the cops blindly fired 20 shots, and 8 of them hit Breonna. But it's not the kicker. This is not even the cherry on top of this story. Breonna and Keith, they were good. They didn't have any criminal records, any drug cases. Even when they looked at the house, there was no drugs that were found. But still, it resulted in her death. So the officers thought that they were entering a trap house. Okay, they thought they were entering a trap house. They said that Breonna's car was the car that was registered under Breonna's name was caught there a few times. About 10 miles. This trap house was about 10 miles away from a whole different other area, a whole different other neighborhood than where Breonna actually lived. They were looking for someone else. Okay, they were looking for someone else, and he not only didn't live in that area, but y'all ready to come closer? He was already in police custody. You sit and ponder on that, okay? Okay, he was already in police custody. Yep. So, being that her car, her address was listed on the search warrant, they believe that maybe he got mail there, he kept drugs there, cash money or something. They just knew her home had something to do with this young man that they were looking for, that was already in police custody. Believe that Breonna, they were just trying to bust drug dealers, and unfortunately they took Breonna's life as a result of that. Now, I don't really know if anything happened to the police officers that was in there. Like I told you, the one got shot. He's still alive though. Which I'm sorry if I don't seem sympathetic, but he's still alive. And this young lady is gone for something that she had nothing to do with. Like I said, it's very disturbing to just know that, like, we're such a big target. And I'm just tired. You know, I go on social media for some tea. Not this type of tea. This ain't tea to me. Or fashion. And I'm just tired of always seeing hashtag this person. And it just gets more and more ridiculous. We can't walk. We can't talk. We can't work out. We can't run. We can't sit in front of our house. We can't have a mental breakdown. We can't sell some CDs. We can't come back from a bachelorette party. It's like they feel like we all look the same. So they're looking for you. They're looking for me. And they're gonna get somebody. Somebody gonna pay for it. They won't get off of us if we can't breathe. We can't wear a hoodie in the fall because it's cold. We can't get a normal ticket. What else is there? It's sad. So what they want? We can't even be in our own house. They came inside this woman's house and she died. And I'm like, and she's not the first one. Oh my goodness. It gets to be too much. It gets to be too much. It gets to be disturbing. And like I said, I have brothers, I have sisters, I have daughters, and I have a husband. And They don't want us to do anything but die. It's so disturbing. It's so sad. I'm like just so tired of just seeing this and hearing about more cases and more people, and it's like, oh my gosh, you can't even be a kid now. And it's like, this not only adults that are dying, you know, there's kids that died recklessly over someone, or a police officer. It's so sad. I still prayed. Pray and pray and pray some more. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. And it not only bothers me, it's like it takes the parents, the family of the victims to reach out, and you know, God forbid there's a video of it that has to go viral. God forbid there's something like, you know, with Aubrey's case. This happened back in February, and the case, the video was shown last month. So you mean to tell me like his family had to endure that again? Like, come on. It's so sad. It's so sad, but I believe God. And all you have to do is just pray. Pray over your family and your friends, your neighbors, that they would just, and everyone, just pray. Everyone needs prayer at this point, because something just it's just not right. It's not right. That's it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I'm actually very happy that I didn't start yelling and put your stuff over. I kept my composure, y'all. It's like, I'm just so sick of the hashtag. It's like, we get, it's not every year, it's every few months. We may have a month or two of nothing. It's like just something has to come up, and it's just like, huh? What's the story now? And they died, and then they get away with it, and that's the thing. Like, they get away. He was getting away with that until that video went viral, because those were his people. And like I said, I pray that Breonna's case, something happens to them, because it's like, are you kidding me? All because you suspected this stuff. And now, and Keith Walker is in jail now. And it's like, but you came in my house, and I'm not supposed to protect myself. What was I supposed to do? He didn't even know. They weren't even in uniform. And this man is in jail. His girlfriend is dead. And you mean to tell me I'm in jail and they're free because they did the right? Listen, I just can't. I really can't. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my goodness, this doesn't even sound right saying that. But let me know what you guys think of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm not opposed to like doing more videos like this, because I'm not sick of it. I've been sick of it. It's so sad. But anyway, I will see you guys later.